that is today's energy update. Ladies and gentlemen, today's energy update, in case you wanted to be updated on some energy, the update is there is a hole in your right sock, right underneath the soul of the foundation. Now, if our balls deep on Lucy Lou, that would mean probably an infinite amount more, and it would be 100% accurate. Uh, Anywho, that's sort of the magic to it. Some of the magic is you can make it up as you go, but you're not really making it up because as long as you're tuned in with the know, you can have fun with it. Am I making sense? Am I making it? Amira, what's up? How's it going, Amira? Nice to see you. Long time no shmee. Mr. Shmee. Hey, but for real though, the video topic was on. Here what happened was I saw a video popped up. The Alchemist has put out a new video, November energy update, and I was like, that seems silly. I don't know. It seemed silly because in my head I thought, here's the update. Fucking meditate when you wake up in the morning, and then drink water, and proceed with care. And it's like, I do believe in horoscope and all the things that come with it, but I also can't help but feel like a lot of this stuff is just for theatrics. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I love a good theatrics. I am king of good theatrics, but I at least try to point them out so we all know that what we're witnessing is theatrics and not necessarily that important. And if you wanted to play it safe, you could just say something like, hey, when you wake up today, make sure you meditate and proceed with care, proceed with caution. It's oversimplified. I get it. It's not as cool as they both work. They both work. I guess the point of this video, if to allow a moment of sobriety, it's I see it as a whole bunch of people sitting behind their screens at their new god. It's like, oh, I gotta check the energy update. Oh, I gotta check my horoscope. Oh, I gotta go see what this person has to say about the stars. And it's not that they don't know what they're talking about. It's not something like that. It's more like we all can innately feel that we have those answers out there. Yes, it's nice to be validated by the stars, but you are a star yourself, are you not? And so while we'll all enjoy a good energy update video or blog or post, know that it is mostly for theatrics. If you understand that you have your own innate ability to tap in without and that's what I'm saying. Wake up, make sure you meditate, right? So make sure you've begun harmony, and then make sure you drink a glass of water, meaning make sure you take care of the soul and mind, and make sure you take care of the body. Take care of your soul, take care of your body, and the answers will come. Your body will tell you what's good. Your heart will tell you what's good. Should I go left or should I go right? You can look to the stars for the answer, or you can just feel it out and understand, you know what? I need to go right. And that is a harmony between the denser and the less dense. And when you can tether them together, you get a better feel for things. When you meditate every day, you're more present to what's going on, which means when you have conversations, you hear more. When you speak, you say less. You say more by saying less. You're a little more on point. Your mind, when you're upset by something, you are not that thing. You are not just engulfed in anger. You are something that experiences the anger, then you can go, whoa, I'm really fucking pissed right now. All right, great. How do I get out of here? Like, I don't like this. All right, where I once was consumed by it, and it made me satisfied to a degree. I no longer want to be satisfied by this emotion. All right, now that I've stepped out of the situation in a little bit, I can make better choices to get out of that state. Um, and that's as easy as meditating for 15, 20 minutes a day for the next like couple months. It sounds ridiculous if you've never done it, but if you're someone that's meditated in the past, it's like, come on, man. If I told you, hey, the secret to winning this world was just meditate every morning for 20 minutes, but like do it from now to the day you die. And you'd be like, okay, it would be hard. Like, what if I sleep in? What if I've got a hangover? What if I'm staying at my girlfriend's house and it would be weird? Or what if I'm hanging out with my dog and my dog doesn't like to meditate for 20? He's good after like 3 or 4 because he's super tapped in, so he doesn't need that much. You know what I mean? There's always these excuses, but in reality, such a small, insignificant thing could dial out in. Drinking water every morning, drink a glass of water. You're going to be healthier. You're going to have more energy, which means you have more motivation, which means you have more willpower to get things done, right? And it means you have more concentration. So that when you set out to do a goal, you don't end up doing 16 side quests before you finish the one goal that you set out to finish in the first place. Am I making sense? Or am I just talking shit about energy update videos? Because I could be just talking shit about energy update videos and making it sound real cool. I haven't figured that. It could be a little bit of both. It as most things are, it both is and is not. Anywho, Amira, I like being my own creator. Don't we all? Hey, I'm not. Hey, all right. So before I make a total ass of myself, I'm not saying co-creation is bad. I'm not saying you shouldn't check out energy updates. The thing that sparked this video was I had this flash in my head of like the zombie apocalypse where everyone's staring at the TV screen and the eyes are white and there's static on the TV and it's a dark room and their shadows are cast on the wall behind them. You know, that super graphic glued to the television. I was like, damn, the energy update is the spirit could be the spiritual community's some hot more enlightened version of that, right? The next step up. It's the same thing, but it varies to degree. It's a little, our version's a little higher. It's not as dense as CNN glued, but it's not quite there yet to the perfection, to the goal. And the goal is to get that shit from the self first, and then maybe corroborate with the rest. Hey, you want what's the energy update? I'll tell you the fucking energy update. I got a hole in my right sock and my right leg is numb right now. What's good? All right, am I meditating? Am I drinking? You know what I mean? So I'll figure it out, and then I'll go, hey, Amira, what's good? I'm feeling a certain way today. I've been feeling this way for the past week. I've been checking to make sure I'm not starving to death, my sugar's not crashing, and I've been meditating, so I'm on point, right? I've been checking all the things, and it seems that there actually is a disturbance in the force. How do you feel? And then America could be like, yo, dude, you definitely need to get some new socks, because I'm feeling just fine. Fix those holes, and drink more water. And I'd be like, damn, thanks. Noted. Noted, Amira. Love Goddess Karen. R.H. Jackson. That is a mouthful. You guys hear Alice in the back? He learned how to play video games and he slays at them. He doesn't play Alice. My child doesn't play any old video game. He plays StarCraft, which is a computer game. You start off with one base and a couple workers. And then you use those couple workers to harvest resources and build up your base. And then you go fight other bases with that base. You have an economy, you have a military, you usually have science where you got to develop your tech for your units. There's trade, you can develop trade in some games. They're pretty dope. They're called strategy games. That's what he plays. He's not playing like Donkey Kong where he's punching barrels and shit. He's like constructing bases and researching science tech for his units, and he's 4. He was doing it at 3.5. Anywho, it was proud dad moment. That's all. Welcome everyone to the chat. Take your shoes off. Stay a while. Mi casa es su casa. Mi casa. Exactly, some socks, friend. I do. I have a personal tendency to enjoy riding something until the wheels fall off, as they say, including my socks and other things, actually. Not all things, most things, not all. Guess depends. How you guys doing? What's up? Ben Hudson, bare feet is best. Yes, Ben Hudson, bare feet is best, unless walking on glass. Then shoes probably would be a good choice. You might be good with coal, though. Apparently some people run through coal barefoot. Have you guys ever done the running through coal barefooted? I have been getting the itch heavily lately to go to some kind of event, like one of the big paid ones where it's like Tony Robbins, or no, who have I been wanting to see, though? What's his name? The Emerald Tablet dude. Oh, he's always in a suit. He's always fitted with the suit and the glasses. What the hell is homeboy's name? Oh, the brother talks about it. Someone help me in the chat room, for the love of God. I don't know how delayed this is, but it's going to kill me. Carson? Billy Carson. Billy Carson? I almost said Joel Carson. Justin. Not Justin. Justin? No, it's not Justin. Anywho, point being, I've been wanting to go to one of those lectures where they teach you how to... You get super hyped where you can run on coal and shit like that. Anywho. That was my message, by the way. So unless you guys would like to keep the conversation going, I'm gonna head out. But if you want to chat and ask some questions about anything, energy updates, I'm down. I'm also down to not. We will see where. How about this? I'll tell you one last story, and if no one has any questions or wants to keep the conversation going, we'll end it. But hear me out with this story. I want to start a new YouTube channel, and I'm excited because this is the first time I'm starting a YouTube channel with a full game plan, a full blueprint for how it's going to go and how we're going to hit our 100K in like a year. It's a survival YouTube channel, but the niche is I don't know shit about survival. It's one of those YouTube vlog style where it's like, come learn with me, where they buy a homestead or they buy 10 acres of land and they don't know anything about real estate or farming, but they start a homestead and then like do the YouTube vlog thing and they grow and you see the person grow, and like one of those, but for survival. I want to do like plant-based, right? Because we're already doing the plant thing. We already have the garden. We already have the entheogens. We already have the pedros. We already have the somniferums, if you know what that is. We have the frankincense and myrrh, copal. We have our holy friggin' tobacco plants. Right? Anywho, it's gonna be like for example, the first video is gonna be taking a notepad. Like, okay, today I'm gonna learn all the plants that are within a mile walk from the trailhead. So I'm gonna I'm gonna take down 100 plants that I've never seen before. I'm gonna write their name down, their scientific name, what they're good for, are they poisonous, are they toxic, what were they traditionally used for? And like, okay, first video, we've learned 72 new plants within a mile walking distance. This one cures athlete's foot. This one's good for cough. This one's an antiseptic. This one will kill you. This one's good for food. This one's high in sugars. You can make yeast out of it. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm so excited. And then like I'm still gonna do man of letters, but I'll have man of letters elements in there where I'm like just giving a live talk like this, just having a cool conversation with the homies about some deep, real shit, some deep philosophical, spiritual shit that's gonna really make us better humans all around. And I'll be doing it like in the mountains next to the fire, because that day we're learning how to make a fire using a flint stick or something. You know what I mean? Anywho, that's what we're gonna be doing. I'm stoked. So you guys are gonna have to check it out when we get that new channel going. But we're still doing Man of Letters. Not that we've been crazy active on here lately, anyways. But I do love you guys. We're going nowhere. I agree, Love Goddess. I'm really excited. It's gonna combine elements from Man of Letters, from my TikTok channel, which is a lot of plants. We do some Man of Letters stuff on there, but it's mostly cool plant shit. I have so many ideas. I live by a creek too, so I want to do a video where I just freaking Johnny Appleseed my way up the creek bed with some wild plant, native plant, of course, and be like, before and after, 6 months apart, and just show, basically turn a section of the creek into a Garden of Eden for like 50 feet on either side, you know what I mean? Some cool shit like that. Oh, it's gonna be so cool. I'm really excited. Good evening, Sea Fleet, what's up? The garden's going amazing, Amira. We harvested our oregano, and the oregano is, I have 2 jars, just almost done curing. They're almost done curing. We harvested 15 sugar pumpkins this year, and our sugar pumpkins this year are our first generation. So we got seeds online, planted them, harvested the seed, grew the first generation on our soil, and that's these pumpkins. So we're gonna have 15 pumpkins, all bearing seed, more seed to continue the next generation on homeland. Like not many people can say that. There was once a time where people could say something like, oh, these potatoes, my grandfather has kept these potatoes alive since they were discovered in the Americas. Like some dude, and there's some dude in Ireland right now who's got the same lineage from when they were introduced to Ireland like 400 years ago. But now that's unheard of. Anywho, I'm really excited. Pumpkins are killing it. We plant our sage plant. I don't know if you can. That's our sage plant. We grew that girl from seed. I guess I can show you guys around. There's not much light, but I can show you what we can see. I'm really excited about our Papaver somniferum, I believe it's called, poppy. Our poppy plants, which are 100% legal, by the way. Just throwing that out there. So we're about to be making poppy seed bread and other things. But the garden's killing it. Do you have a garden, Amir? How is yours going? Ben Hudson. I wonder what you were trying to spell out there. I wonder what you were trying to spell out. Sorry, it wanted me to it wanted me to hold your message. It reviewed your message, Ben Hudson. That is my garden. Our frankincense trees are still, you guys, we are growing frankincense trees. I just ordered a new one. I got the spending bug got me the other day, and I ended up buying another frankincense tree, a variety that I don't have, Boswellia socotrana, and it exists on this island in the Red Sea, in between Saudi Arabia and Africa. The island of Socotra. Interestingly enough, there's some really beautiful trees, interesting trees on that island. I might have to dive into that because there might be some Anunnaki stuff tied into that. I wouldn't doubt it. That's a whole nother train of thought we can go down. But anywho, this Boswellia tree is only from that little island. It's super dope. But I'm gonna put one of those trees in the ground and start harvesting resin and just get big old beautiful frankincense tears is what they call them, because when they ooze out they harden like tears and they're just beautiful. Oh, and the smell is to call it divine would almost be an insult. It is so far beyond that. Anywho, There's some magic brewing on our end. There's some we our copal trees, which are a cousin to it. Um, I must have 2 dozen copal trees. They call them elephant trees because they grow like Nightmare Before Christmas trees, all gangly and gnarly. Must have 20 plus of those. They also produce a really thick resin. It's like white, but it's almost more, it's more liquidy. It's not hard, and they slice the trunk and they hang a banana leaf from the branch like a hammock, and it captures all the resin that pours out, and it's white. It makes like this white, it's like a boat shaped resin block, and it's fucking, oh man, these tree resins are out of this world. And we grew them all up. They're all a good year and a half old. They're beautiful, and next season they're going in the ground, and your boy is gonna be on his way to having a frankincense and myrrh and copal forest. I know that we're gonna have dragon fruit or dragon trees, dragon's blood trees, all the bangers, Palo Santo trees, all the bangers, all the bangers. So to answer your question, Amira, the garden is not a garden anymore. We have an actual nursery now. Like I bought, I was like, fuck this. I bought a big ass greenhouse. Like, we're killing it at the moment. The empire grows. Oh, Amira, thanks for the soup, thank you for the tip, Amira. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, you got to get some, Amira. I'm not at that level because my trees are still small. I've just been doing a lot of research on them, and it's pretty dope. I can't imagine being able to do something cool like that for at least another 2 years, at least. Realistically, 4 or 5 years before I've got some like pristine monsters of frankincense trees. Oh, it's already glorious. Durian, jackfruit, organic. Oh, so you're somewhere near the equator, Ben Hudson, or not? Where are you at? Are you in the States? Durian and jackfruit are some of my favorites, and organic plant medicines. Dope. Nice. What medicines? What plant medicines, Ben Hudson? Tropical North Queensland, Australia. Nice. Australia. Dope. I never thought of Australia as being tropics, but yeah, definitely it's... Sorry, I'm sure that was a very ignorant American thing to say, but I'm like, wait, jungle in Australia? That didn't sound right. I thought they were just like kangaroos that throw down and all sorts of other things. Kratom, kava. Oh, Ebogo. Ben. Hey, I would love... Same. I would like... okay, the Ebogo. Hudson, can you hit me up? Pretty please? That would be wonderful. Thanks. Somehow, one way or another. Thanks. Would love that. Yes. We do love the oregano. We do love the oregano. Nice, Ben. We'll have to keep in contact, because... I like meeting people who are super into plants and have their own dope exotics. It's like, oh, nice. Let's link up. Well, I'm an older guy. Oh, all right, Ben. I mean, I would just like seeds of certain plants. It was all seeds of certain plants, and all of the kratom, but not the kratom. Am I making sense? Anywho, it's all right. If not, that's fine. That's fine. All good, brother. Anywho, that was my story. That was my story about the garden. Which means we might be out of stories. Hermes Trismegistus is my friend. On what kind of level? You say that at a very ominous level, like you say he's just a friend. Like, how much of a friend? Does he speak with you regularly? Are you guys in cahoots? You guys in cahoots? Oh man, I'm missing you guys' comments. Sorry about that. Love, if you sell it, I'll buy it. I'm also in my... Hey, Love Goddess, yo! We do not sell those things. Those are illegal. But Hit me up on Instagram. Oh, Altrusion was in the house. Sorry, Altrusion. I don't know if you're in here still. Thanks for stopping in, man. You were such an inspiration. I love seeing your YouTube channel. It's so dope, man. I love it so much. Anywho. So it looks colder there than here. We have that. We're kind of desert, but we're by the ocean, so it's moderated a little bit. But it gets cool at night. I think right now we're getting lows of like 57, which is not. I have no business wearing a Patagonia jacket, but that's how we are. If it's colder than 65 in California, everyone throws one of these on. It's not that bad. But you're in Wisconsin, all right. I used to be a Packer fan when I was still into that kind of thing. I can't root for him anymore. It feels disingenuous to root for him at this point. That's how long I've been out of it. But back when Favre and Amon Green, when I was like back in high school and college, that was my thing. But Love Goddess, hit me up, email me, for real. I got you. Ouchie is way cool. Oh yes, everyone. That is hello Corbin. I love that name, Corbin. Yes, Altrusion Grace is awesome. I don't know if he's here still, but you'll have to go check out his page, everyone. He has a mountain of really well done audiobooks on his YouTube channel. Really well done. And also a bunch of really cool lectures by Manly Hall, which I haven't checked out, but I assume they're of quality and caliber as well. So definitely check that out. Oh, thank you, Corbin. Appreciate you. Where are you coming from? Did you just happen to pop in, or you trying to get an energy update? Because we'll give energy updates. I'll do it. I'll go back to jail. Let's do this. You guys want an energy update? Whoo, the weather. Very peculiar. Don't you think? Amira, are you still in the room? Anunnaki secrets. Sorry, I'm sorry. Make sure you guys, if I'm not seeing your comments, I'm not seeing them pop up too much, so I assume there's none, but there's some. I'm not seeing them, so my bad. But Anunnaki secrets. We can do the Anunnaki secrets. It might not be of interest to you guys. It's a plant. It's my own personal hypothesis. But but that's that. All right, I'll give you my. Do you watch Esoterica? Yes, Esoterica slays. I need to be. I find my attention span is not good enough for Esoterica, which is my fault, no part of the creators, because he creates fire too. I just don't watch a lot of his work. If it's like on, I think I watched his Emerald Tablets video. He just released one that's really interesting, actually. I think was on the Gnostics or something super relevant. Anywho, yes, Esoterica slaps. Oh, just scrolling through. All right, well, you have a good day too. Only when I slow down. Hi, Amira. Okay, last question, and then we're gonna dip. Unless you guys have really good questions. Amira's gonna be the judge. Okay, you're gonna have to be quick with the question. Corbin, hit me. I don't know who Justin Sledge is. Who's Justin Sledge? Yes, Corby, you have a hit me. It can be a long question. That's fine too. But just ask the question. Oh, that's his name. Okay. You know who I've been watching a lot? Who I'm actually gonna go watch right now with my girl. The Y-Files, yo. I have never promoted anyone's YouTube. Maybe that's why the gods curse me, because I actually don't promote people's YouTube channels, because I'm just, all right, a little secret, there's only 3 of you in here, so there's not, it's not a big secret, but I actually don't have YouTube favorites, like, which is weird, because I've been YouTubing myself for a long time. So you would think that I would be like super hip, like someone who's super into baseball. It would be a diehard Dodger fan if you're from LA. So I'm like diehard YouTube, but I have no fan of anywho. Until Y-Files came along, yo, you guys gotta check out Y-Files if you haven't yet. It is held with fascinating topics, impeccable research, impeccable, thorough, new research of all our favorite topics, and a lot more we've never heard of that will be soon to be favorite topics. Y-Files, check it out. Comedy, sincerity, depth, consistency, quality. Oh man. Anywho. Corbin, oh, are you just pulling a chain now, Corbin? You're just pulling a chain now, aren't you? To answer your question, oh my God, I don't think I'm doing the Arabic Emerald tablets. When I hit 100,000 YouTube subscribers, I will learn Arabic and do the Emerald tablets in Arabic. If we hit 100K, I will set up my Duolingo and I will give you daily updates of the classes passed. Here's today's class. Boom, sent, screenshot. LT boy, what's cracking? We were waiting for a question, but I don't think that question is coming. So with that, I'm gonna bid you all a fair adieu. LT boy, my name is Keith. I don't remember your name. Nice to meet you. I am your man of letters, here to bring you knowledge, information, and hopefully, at the very least, a bit of entertainment. At least that is the open line to 90% of our YouTube videos. Welcome. Take your shoes off. Stay a while. Say hello to Amira. She's really cool. Ben's cool. Corbin's cool. He has questions, but he has quick questions, but they're not quick at all. Corbin has the longest quick questions. Corbin has longer quick questions than slow questions at this point, I think. But he seems like a nice girl or guy. You've translated a third of it? Amira, are there other people who have done straight Arabic to English translations? Because if there's not, or even if there already is, what you can do is patent that version. Because I learned this from copyright. Like some of the texts that I read on my channel have new translations. And even if the text is 1,000 years old, if that translation was made in 1996, it's under copyright, and that dude makes money off of it. Or that's the idea. I mean, you have to do work to make money off of it, I'm sure, but it would be pretty dope because Emerald Tablets is such a huge topic. Like I said, if yours is one of a very few amount of Arabic to English translations, like that's pretty noteworthy. I, for one, would definitely love to read it. I would on the channel. Like I would love, when you're done, please, let's make an audiobook out of it. That'd be awesome. Everyone is scared. They only read what's in English. El huevo mío. Felix. What's huevo mean? I found old sorcery also. Okay, so on Y-Files, the show I was telling you about, Homeboy actually did an episode on the Emerald Tablets, and I didn't want to say this before in another video because we've all been basing a lot around it, but he pointed to some heavy evidence on how the Dorian translation of the Emerald Tablets is doo-doo. And that dude was a con artist. And if you look up the person who actually did that, Doreen or Doralian or something like that, that super fit, the one I covered on my channel, that person it shows extremely strong signs of classic early 20th century tomfoolery in the spiritual community. The actual origin of smoke and mirrors. It seems like he was one of those dudes. And I can imagine a straight from Arabic to English translation is going to be wildly different than his version. Guevo? Oh, Guevo with a G? I thought Guevo was with an H. And Mexico, or at least here in Southern California, hey, what's up? You can even ask some Mirror. She knows what's good. Huevo is egg. Or maybe huevo is like the cool hip way of saying it. Like, hey, what's like egg huevo, man? Or something. I don't know, I'm sorry. It's getting late and I'm hungry. Have a blessed night, love goddess. Please hit me up on Instagram, all right? Hit me up on Instagram. Anywho, all right, that's it for us, all right? You guys good? Are you happy? Is everyone happy? My name is Keith. You're a man of letters, here to bring you knowledge, information, hopefully, at the very least, a bit of entertainment. Oh, I'm giving my outro speech and a comment pops up. What's good? All right. But please finish that. Amira, please finish that translation. And let's run that shit. Copyright it first so no one can jack it from you, and then let's run that shit. But anywho, Corbin Headley, I hope I didn't upset you. I was just poking fun. I promise. I don't mind if you have really long questions. I don't. There's no. It is. Ask all the long questions. Well, good night, Amir. Felix, everyone, love, bless, LT Boy, Corbin, Ben. Yeah. Peace out. Thanks for the super tip, Amir. Again, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. We'll speak. We'll speak.